and the time is 6:15 p.m. Trustee Mills, Carter says she's gonna be out today. Trustee Mitchell,
Here.
Trustee McFadden,
Here.
Trustee Smith,
Here.
Trustee Tyson,
Here.
and Trustee Webster.
Here.
Department heads done their meeting at the first of the meeting, under the department commentary. So, pledge allegiance next on the agenda.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next is a prayer.
Lead us in prayer, please.
On his vow. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, this opportunity to serve your people. We ask that you give us what to say and how to say it, what to do and when to do it. And at the end, we promise to give you all the credit, all the honor, and all the praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
At the, committee of the whole meeting, the bills list. Anybody start with the bill was, I know he said $264,895.87. 264,895.87.
Looking for a motion?
Motion by Trustee Smith,
I'll second.
second by Trustee Webster. Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Trustee Webster,
Yes.
Trustee McFadden,
Yes.
Trustee Mitchell,
Yes.
Trustee Tyson,
Yes.
and Trustee Mills. Approve of hiring 3 part-time police officers.
Looking for a motion?
Make the motion.
Motion by Trustee Mitchell,
I'll second.
second by Trustee
Roll call.
Webster. Trustee Mitchell,
Yes.
Trustee Webster,
Yes.
Trustee Tyson,
Yes.
Trustee McFadden,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
and Trustee Mills is absent. We're gonna pass the minutes, they was already approved, that was an error. Discussion of real property, no action on that.
For the real property, can we do this in closed session?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Madam Trustee, we'll be going back into closed session at the end of the meeting. And for the public, and for those watching, at the end of the meeting, the board will be going back into closed session. No action is anticipated, so therefore, after the closed session, we come out of closed session, then the board will adjourn. You're welcome to stay till the adjournment, but the board will not be taking any actionable items to vote on.
Next is approval of ordinance authorizing and approving an intergovernmental agreement between the County of Cook and the Village of Dixmoor.
Looking for a motion?
Trustee Smith, I make the motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Trustee Smith, second by Trustee Webster. Trustee Smith, Trustee Webster,
Yes.
Trustee McFadden,
Yes.
Trustee Mitchell,
Yes.
Trustee Tyson,
Yes.
and Trustee Mills is absent. Approval of elevated storage tank on the bids. Can you please read the bid, Ms. Melanie?
Absolutely. Evening, Mayor, Clerk, and Board of Trustees. This is for the bid opening for the 0.75 million gallon elevated tank that was opened on April 16th, 2024. There were 2 bidders. CB&I Storage Tank Solutions was the lowest responsible bidder, bidding $4,642,000. The other bidder was Phoenix Fabricators and Directors. They were at $4,980,000. And just so you know, this money, or this construction will be paid for utilizing the portion of the $10 million IUPA grant that the village received last summer.
And that's, I would like to thank you for all the hard work you've done with this and us running back and forth to Springfield and so forth. So I really applaud you. Thank you for what you've done. This is at no cost, 0 cost to the village.
And so I'm asking the board to enter into the agreement with CB&I to move forward with this contract. We'll go, if it's approved tonight, then they will sign the contracts and we'll be ready to start constructing in probably by mid-July, we're seeing.
So I'm looking for that motion, Lord.
Trustee Smith, I make the motion.
Motion by trustee Smith, second by trustee Tyson. Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee Tyson?
Yes.
Trustee Webster?
Yes.
Trustee Mitchell?
Yes.
Trustee McFadden?
Yes.
And trustee Mills is absent. Approval of Illinois e-pay for police and code enforcement.
Looking for a motion.
Motion by trustee Webster, second by trustee Smith. Trustee Webster?
Yes.
Trustee Smith?
Yes.
Trustee McFadden?
Yes.
Trustee Mills? Trustee Tyson?
Yes.
And trustee Mitchell.
Yes.
Approval of ordinance approving, license regulation for the village of Dixmoor, county of Cook.
Looking for a motion.
Make a motion by trustee
I'll second.
Smith, second by trustee Webster. Trustee Smith? Trustee Webster?
Yes.
Trustee McFadden?
Yes.
Trustee Mitchell?
Yes.
Trustee Tyson?
Yes.
And trustee Mills is absent. Do you have any citizens comment? Any citizens comment? No citizens comment. We're looking for a motion and second to go into closed session to talk about pursuant to 5 ILCS 120-2, open meetings for discussion of employment, litigation, real estate, and labor issues.
Trustee Smith, I make the motion.
Motion by trustee Smith,
I'll second.
second by trustee Webster. Trustee Smith,
Yes.
trustee Webster,
Yes.
trustee McFadden,
Yes.
trustee Mills, trustee Mitchell,
Yes.
and trustee Tyson.
Yes.
And the time is 6:22 PM.